Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and it is somehow 2023. Uh, Thank you for joining me. I'm Morgan Hazelwood, and today with me I have the one, the only Doc Coleman and Sako Tumi. Oh, we're storyteller Sako. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I
Nope, that's
need to
fine.
change my name. Yeah.
Somebody was gaming.
You're allowed
Yes.
to be a storyteller.
Kicking off the new year or ending the new year, right?
Technically,
Bit
are
of
we all
column A, bit of
storytellers?
column B.
Nice. So how was your New Year's?
Oh, it melted my face. It was very good.
Oh, okay, that was a good thing. Sorry,
Yeah,
melting my face is
There are
not
good ways for faces to melt.
my face
apparently.
was melted.
Who knew?
Yeah, it is a good thing
Yay.
to have my face melted.
Yay. I'm so glad. I like it when you
And
have
I helped with the face melting. So I performed 3 times,
wow.
one of which I was spinning fire for,
Nice.
which I hadn't done since like the before times.
Oh wow.
So Ian was nice enough to loan me his poi,
Okay.
and so I spun a little bit.
Nice. Amanda has fans if you ever want to try
I
those
have
out.
fans too.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. So,
Yeah.
We'll say
Doc?
one of my summer projects was to learn to spin poi, and I never got around to it.
Do you
Takes a
have
lot of drilling.
the parts? Did you get that far?
My wife has
Okay.
learned to spin poi a while ago, and she gave me a set of her practice poi
Okay.
to work with. She didn't give
Gotcha.
me the good set, but she gave me a set that she doesn't mind if I beat the hell out of. So
And also you can beat yourself up with it and it's not
yeah,
going to be a big deal.
that's actually
Yeah.
probably what's going to happen most when I actually pull these out and go and start trying them.
Gotcha. So,
Uh,
okay.
but no, my New Year's was relatively quiet as I stayed in and watched the Witcher Blood Oath limited series on TV.
Nice.
Um, and I don't know, doom scrolled until the end of 22.
I went to a
Sometimes
friend's house. We had like maybe 10 people there, way too much food. And two of us finished a puzzle that had been in process from one of the hosts, and everybody else played Robo Rally. And
Nice.
we wrapped about 10 minutes before midnight, and I had gotten like a 10 pack of like the noisemakers and the silly hats, and they all indulged me by participating and partaking of. So it was really cute. And we might be showing our age. We all of us chose to toast with sparkling cider instead of anything harder. So
Nice. I didn't toast with anything.
mm,
Now that it occurs to me, I didn't kiss anybody, and I sent a kissy emoji to my husband who was
aw.
at home.
Yeah, I, I've got alcohol all around me, but I never did open any of it last night. So
Yeah, yeah. Like I'd picked up, hard cider and we had mead and all sorts of stuff in the house, but we went with the sparkling cider and, some people moseyed on and we sent lots of food home with people. Poached
cool.
pears and meatballs and cupcakes and cake and cheese. So let me tell you a story about cheese.
Tell us about the cheese.
Several months ago, I believe for my birthday or something, my sister came over, and when she left, there was a sampler of like 10 types of cheese in my drawer in my fridge that were not there before the party started.
Mm-hmm.
And I now have a roommate and less drawer space. And said cheese is individually packaged like that size pieces, right? And I'm just not going through it because I gotta dose myself on lactate, and it's just a lot. And jalapeno cheddar isn't really my jam, so I brought the cheeses to the party, and everybody got to take cheese home as a party favor.
So
And I got rid of them.
this cheese allegedly came into your house from your sister.
Yeah.
And then you had to hold on to it until you could get rid of it at a party. Does
I
your
mean,
sister
I can't
not
just
have the
throw
same
away
issues with cheese?
cheese. Oh, someone had gifted it to her for her birthday, and
Yeah.
she picked out like 1 or 2 of her favorites and left the rest of the package at my house.
Ah, I see.
And
So
I now only have half the fridge space I did because I'm sharing it with a roommate. So I'm like, it's good until March. It's not like I was giving away moldy cheese here, people. It was individually sealed and everything like that. But yeah, so I had to get rid of some cheese.
also, it's more like your sister has a large household. Could she not find someone there to eat cheese or cook with it?
I don't even know. I just know she pawned it off on me, and I managed to pawn it off on other people who seemed at least moderately excited about it. And it's easier to be excited about 1 or 2 samplers of cheese than like 8.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Hopping into the comments, Andy is here. Hello and welcome. Andy had a similar experience. Had a small get-together with friends with too much food, but it was nice to catch up with folks they hadn't seen in over a year. Yeah.
Nice.
And Devin is here. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Kevin.
Because Twitch is cool. Everybody knows Twitch is cooler than YouTube.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So is anybody working on any projects right now? What is your 2022 or 3? Oh my gosh. I'm not fully immersed in the new year yet. What's your 2023 plan? Do you have one?
I am renewing my web design portfolio.
Okay.
So I'm designing a bunch of websites for, I think it's like 8 websites that I hope to have done within the month. And it's not like full sites. It's like landing pages and stuff like that.
Okay. And Doc, I assume you're still working on edits because your life is editing.
Well, I wanted to in this the first stream of the new year. I wanted to start off with a new project, so I'll be working on. First, I've got to send off a bio that I'm past due on, and then I'm going to be working on a short story for an anthology that's for a steampunk convention in April.
Oh, awesome! That's super fun.
And it's like just other things kept beating me down, and I kept putting it off. And it's like, the deadline's at the end of this month, so I need to see if I can crank it out.
Gotcha.
And get back up to speed with that. But my overall plan for 2023 is to try to get back out to more conventions and do more in-person appearances to build up some readership, because I am going to be getting back to those edits, and I am going to be publishing a book sometime this year. So
come hell or high water,
I need people. Yeah, I'm not going to sit for a year on edits. That's ridiculous.
No, of course not. Of course not. You're going to get through them and get it out, and it's going to be awesome.
And we're going to come up with a book cover somehow. So.
Yeah. How is your cover artist? Are they totally swamped, or?
I need to tag back up with him. I mean, he's been trying to dig up some ideas, and I was going to do the cover with a steampunk collie figure, but he was having a hard time finding source imagery to work from.
Yeah,
but we've got at least a couple different variations that we can work from there.
Okay.
That sounds like a doozy to pop into an AI filter.
Yeah, but I don't want to steal other artists' work.
No, just as a concept. Just as a concept. Nothing to plagiarize.
It would be cool if you could go to one of these AI things and say, generate me an image, and say, I like that image. Give me all the source material for this image and work back to the sources. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Trill. Hi, Trill.
Kitty is like, I demand snuggles now.
Yes.
Yes.
Trill says it's daddy time.
Nice.
So we're cutting corners on the ozoni today.
I don't know what that means at all.
Ozoni is a Japanese New Year's Day meal.
Oh, okay.
It's like a soup.
Oh,
with
okay.
like Naruto and chicken and portobello mushrooms. Usually, we're using white button mushrooms instead, and carrots and spinach and chicken things and miso things and delicious things.
Nice. That's super exciting. My roommate and I are both, mostly Southern, so we have the tradition of cabbage and black-eyed peas. And my ex-husband introduced me, because I've never been a huge cabbage fan. My mom let me get away with coleslaw a couple years when I was growing up, but usually boiled cabbage and plenty of butter. And and Amanda would eat my cabbage, and I would eat her black-eyed peas. But my ex-husband introduced me to this fabulous thing of sautéing cabbage with sausage. So then the cabbage tastes like sausage and is delicious.
I was going to say, or just have sauerkraut because it's cabbage.
I don't like sauerkraut either.
Oh, that would be where it all falls down. Kimchi.
Yeah.
Kimchi is cabbage.
Nope. It's too sauerkrauty for me. So, anyway, saute it with sausage, and then it tastes like delicious sausage. So I picked up some sausage and some cabbage, and we have a can of black-eyed peas, and she's going to make cornbread with bacon, and it's going to be amazing and delicious. So that is what I'm doing, and it's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
So, and I already picked up all the ingredients, so that's good. We had a kitty swing by. Devin said hi to your kitty.
Devin said hi to the kitty, yes.
Eva is here. Hello and welcome. Eva says we just treat today like a regular day, but my hometown has food and drinks for free at all the local bars around town all day long. Oh my goodness.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Devin says that 2022 was a mess and he just wants to survive 2023. The end. That's the goal.
You survived 2022, so
that's a good goal.
So
yeah. So Eva says,
Did you catch Morgan Lee's thing about her resolutions? Oh my gosh, she did a video about how she has no goals this year. She found out that she was in 2022 that she was autistic.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, I've been trying to fit myself in a mold all these years, like looking for the magic, sequence for productivity and creativity and all of that jazz. And she's like, I can't do it anymore. I'm gonna wander. I'm gonna go and be creative and not have any goals for a year.
Wow.
So the year of wonder, exactly. And I'm like,
That's the process, how she figures out how she can be creative. She doesn't try to be creative on other people's terms. She does it on her own terms.
Yeah. I'm probably going to set goals like I always do, but my real one New Year's resolution is to try to not overcommit as much. So I'm trying to set a realistic goal for me, knowing me. But, I've already got ideas of, ooh, what if I do this and this and that? So I'm just trying to be like,
don't overcommit. Yeah.
Do the thing.
Your July was like bonkers.
It was a little rough. But yeah. So, and I already have plans for this coming weekend and the weekend after. And yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, assuming that all the participants planned for next weekend are over COVID by then. So, Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When someone shows up at your door for Christmas and you say, "Oh, we're sick. Are you sure you want to come in?" Maybe mention whether or not you actually tested if it was COVID before they make their decision, so it can be an informed decision. And don't say, "Oh, we told you we were sick. It's your fault. We gave you COVID."
That's just rude.
Yeah, yeah, it's really rude. It's really rude, and I'm a bit disappointed in some particular relatives who gave another particular relative COVID for Christmas.
Mm.
Actually, gave everybody who swung by their house COVID for Christmas. So
Yikes.
it's not awesome. It's not awesome. And now I know that unless they've told me they've tested, I will just be masking and not eating with them for the rest of my life because they clearly cannot be trusted. They have proven that, you know, they're not going to take precautions. So
Apparently.
so the precautions are on me. And they're like, relative chewed us out. And I was like, yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
It has every right to.
I still love you. I hope you feel better soon. I intend to see you soon. But I'll probably be masking because I don't trust you to
Yeah.
not, overshare with me. And, I wish we had at-home tests for RSV and, the flu because I don't want to share those either. And it's been a really rough fall, winter,
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, my goal this year is to not overcommit, and I'm already on the slippery slope, but I'm going to try and walk back a few things and
Sorry,
try to do less.
I was reading Eva's post about her family and the whole
Okay.
C word,
Let
P
me
word.
catch up with the comments then. Eva said, I didn't realize that bars opening free food on New Year's wasn't normal until I moved away from my hometown. The food, not the alcohol. Andy said, survive 2023 sounds like a good goal to him too. He just wants to get some Christmas photos processed. Sharing COVID for Christmas sounds American.
Yeah.
So Eva says, I had a young Gen relative post that anyone who tests after the holidays is a P word. At the same time, my other relative, their grandmother, was nearly out with COVID. Wait, I don't know what the P word is.
It ends with ussy.
Oh. To be a responsible person and not share, like, I don't want to share anything I didn't mean to share. It's
Yeah,
like, if I had
not...
the flu, I wouldn't be going around, licking people.
Yeah, I do not get this whole thing about, you have to be strong and tough and share your deadly diseases with other people because, if it kills them, then it's just a fault on their part. It's like, no,
my
it's
ex-husband works in an assisted living facility and it's running rampant through there again. You never know who wants to see grandma for the holidays and is going to kill half of her floor. That's not what I want to do, even if I'm not high risk. I'm just okay. So anyway,
don't spread your germs, people. Keep them to yourself.
Yeah. Eva says that sums up the fam. They're cray. That was a year ago. I don't know what that young Gen relative says anymore. Yes, explaining what the P word was.
Yes.
Cat,
Andy, yeah. I would love it if, hey, we're sick, let's stay home became a thing. Yeah, I think the real problem is said relative was visiting other relatives and left their phone, so couldn't get the heads up until they were at the door, and then they'd already driven that far and wanted to make sure that they hadn't lost their phone at the gas station, and there was a lot going on, and so did not make the choice to mask up and severely regretted it because they thought they could trust relatives. Anyway.
Well, masking protects the people around you opposed to protecting yourself.
Yeah.
It gives you some protection, but not much. But it's more protection
not as much
for everyone around you.
Yep. So Eva says, oh, I'm sorry. We didn't get to see my mother for the holidays due to sickness all around her, but next weekend. Yeah, same here.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed for you.
And Andy says, just like poverty, disease is a judgment from above. Deus Vult. I don't know what Volt is. I know what Deus is.
I'm pretty sure it's Latin. I don't know what the translation is, but oh,
God wills it. Yeah, no.
Trickle down poverty.
Trickle down poverty.
I mean,
Reaganomics,
also known as feudalism.
Yeah.
It's been tried before.
And we didn't like it.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh, God wills it. Yeah.
Yeah, Crusaders. Yeah.
Not liking the 2.0 or 3.0 versions very much either.
Yeah. Sorry about that rant. I'm still a little disappointed in people's decisions.
Yeah.
Well, when people's decisions are to endanger you and people you care about, I don't blame you for being disappointed with them. And here's Gilly.
Hi, who's pretty girl?
Are you a pretty girl?
She's like, yes.
She says no.
So, okay. Well, did we want to do some productivity? I don't know what people are working on, but toss it in the comments. Let me know what you're doing. 7 coups for more kitty.
Yeah, coups for more kitty.
So, and someone would like to sell stuff on my channel. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, aim, fire.
So, where'd the chat go? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I didn't have the chat showing, so now it's not going to show me what showed up before. That's weird. Oh well.
I do not have the power to help.
That's fine. If I can't see it, I'm not too worried. So Eva's not sure if she's working or writing or not yet. So I think I'm just going to be doing some blog and some planning stuff. I did do my December flood of author spotlights, so I'm no longer completely behind. I have caught up with my entire backlog, although over the last 2 weeks I got 5 more in, but one once an October spot, one once a March spot, and I'm still, responding to others. So we should be good.
Should be good.
Yeah. So Devin says that he is wrenchless.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You can make him a mod.
Yes, I can. Let's see. Where do I
go?
go?
So that Eat, Love, Sing, PGQ.
Yeah.
Suck a nut. Are you wrenched? Are you wrenched? Oh. Let's see if I can give everybody wrenches. I think I did it.
You did something.
Okay, so now that we have taken care of the spam bot over on Twitch, which I guess not everybody needed to actually watch. You want to know something exciting? Okay, I'm going to show the timer and then I'm going to do something.
Oh
yeah. Sako knows what's coming.
Yeah,
what is this? 2022? I don't think so. Is it time for a 23-minute sprint? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
When will Morgan stop being easily amused? Tune in next time because signs point to never.
Because it's not going to be. No.
I think once we hit 30, I'm going to back off, assuming I'm still going in 2030. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. Whatever you're working on or snacking on, go for it. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chakalaka laka laka. And we're back.
Yep.
How was your sprint?
I made progress.
Yay!
I'm almost done with this mock-up.
Nice.
And then I can move on to project number 2. Out of 8.
Well, when's the deadline?
There isn't one. Like,
So you're making
I would
great
like it
progress,
before the end of the month. That would be nice.
Yeah.
and it's the first day of the month. You're
And it's the first day of the month. Exactly.
doing
I'm doing great.
blockbuster. Yeah.
I'm
Start
doing
off
great.
with that good progress right away, right?
Yeah.
Doc?
So I wrote up and sent off my overdue bio, and then I started digging around for the synopsis of the short story that I got approved. And it's like I found the synopsis, but I could have sworn that I stuck it into a document to start writing on. I can't find that, so I guess I
Weird.
shall just have to create a new one. But I've got the synopsis to work off of. But
Yeah, I
I
hear
wonder
you.
if I stuck it in notes. I do that sometimes.
Maybe.
I do that sometimes.
I
I put it in notes.
said hello to the roommate, switched over laundry, and then started working through my emails for author spotlights that came in at the end of the year, and working my way through updating my Trello so that everything from last quarter gets archived. So
I got visited by Nobukatsu like during the sprint.
Ooh,
Came on camera with his bow tie and everything.
I
You'll have
missed
to watch it
it.
in post. Yeah. And if he comes back, I think he's been begging for food because he gets fed in a half an hour. Right. So, but he
Yeah.
comes over and he's like, "Love, I want kisses. I want snuggles. I want pets."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Follow me to the kitchen." And I'm like, "Mwah."
You cannot seduce me like that.
That you cannot seduce me.
So while we were streaming, Jen swung by. Hello, Jen writes for
Hi,
romance.
Jen.
And Carrie swung by. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Carrie.
Eva shared the Year of Wander video that we were talking about earlier. It's not long, it's just 5 minutes about not setting goals and seeing where the year takes them. So Carrie is joining us from work. And Eva spent the stream watching some Emily in Paris that I've heard some really good things about.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. And Andy got 20 photos processed in Lightroom. Nice.
God bless Lightroom.
Oh my gosh. That's like basically 1 per minute. That's pretty nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's super nice.
Hello, Blinkerbell. And Carrie signed up for orientation so they can use the audio studio at the library. Ooh. Misadventures of a Mom author audiobook, anyone? That sounds super cute. So,
Interesting.
Stretch. Nightbot isn't here right now, but why don't we do a quick stretch? Because that's where I'm at. So, for Christmas this year, I got a new desk chair.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
I had a replacement cover for the old one lined up so it doesn't look, but you might notice, if you remember, Catticus likes to sit on the head section that there is not anymore. And this has no depth to it, so he can't sit on the back of my chair anymore. So he's a little disappointed with this development, but also means, he's not going to perch on the back and then I stand up so that he doesn't get the feeling that just because he's taller than me, he gets to tell me what to do and perch in my face with his claws. So yeah.
It's mostly the perching on your face with his claws that's the problem.
For the most part. I do get a little anxious when he's there and I'm here and trying to get work done. It's
Mhm.
not a very soothing feeling. So,
Mm.
Andy asked, "There's an audio studio in your library?" I don't know if mine has one. I don't think so. And Carrie says, "A few branches have them. Only one is open. Luckily, it's the closest one to Carrie's house. So they could schedule sessions while Peanut's at school." Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
I,
super awesome.
that's a very cool service for a library to offer. Um, especially when you consider that there's a lot of kids that are hoping to make it out of whatever poverty they are in through getting into music.
Yeah.
Um, so to be able to have some decent equipment to like do demo tapes or stuff, but also to be there for authors to go and like, let me book a few thousand hours to record my audiobook. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, once I get this book published, it reminds me. It's like, oh yeah, I've got to do the audiobook. Damn.
I thought you'd enjoy that part, or do you not? What are your feels on the audio editing portion?
um, I'm good for the recording portion. I'm not so good for the editing.
With the editing
Well,
part.
I
Yeah.
I I do decent job of editing. I may be able to con my wife into doing some of it because she's a lot pickier than I am. Um, it's
Who's
just
that?
I know that it's going to be a ton of hours.
Yeah.
Isn't he dapper?
Yes, he is with his little
So
bow tie.
dapper. Hi. Who's the most dapper?
His bow ties are
This
cool.
is Nobu.
Hi, Nobu. Catticus won't keep a collar on, so he doesn't get to go outside. He also doesn't respect streets, so he doesn't get to go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Eva is looking for some fantasy names. So toss your suggestions into the chat. Carrie says for the audio studio, you can only schedule an hour at a time, and they might recruit Charlie's help for editing partially because of that.
Oh.
And
Okay.
yay, dapper kitty. Bow ties are cool. And pretty kitty da. From
Yeah.
Carrie, and Eva.
He's a handsome fellow.
I mean, a fair number of kitties are handsome. It is known. Wait. I'm gonna spin you right round like a record, baby.
Oh, he's like, the sun, it has set. Nom nom.
But also, Mama opened the window. Although the sun is set, so as soon as we go to break, somebody will be having his window taken away from him.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. It was where I am. It was 63, 64 today.
Same here.
It was similarly warm up here, but it's like you got to enjoy the smell-o-vision while it's on, right?
For Canadians, that's like 17, almost 18 degrees. So, or well, other than Canadians use Celsius for people.
Civilized persons who use the metric.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, open window. Catticus is looking over his kingdom, i.e. the bird feeder and the squirrels. Oh, yeah. For Andy and Eva, 60 degrees today. Yeah. So pretty mild December, although I remember plenty of bike riding December breaks and chilly, snowy spring breaks growing up.
Yes.
So Devin dubbed him King Kitty.
Yep.
Yay, King Kitty.
And Jen said it got down to 48 in California, which is chilly for there. Yeah, it's about average. I'd say it's pretty seasonal for Virginia, but we're obviously not California.
Well, I know I've noticed in years past that whenever we in the mid-Atlantic region have a mild winter, that it's usually like cold in California through Texas and across the South.
Interesting.
And
So,
kind of vice versa too.
yeah. Eva said 60 is warm for us. Yeah. Yeah. It's on the warmer side, and I am not regretting it at all. So I think the only
No,
thing
it's
is,
supposed to get super cold this weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think the only thing is the weather jump triggered a bunch of people's headaches, and it was a lot of fog on the roads last night because it
And this
rained and
morning,
it was warm. Yeah, it was super foggy. So
even like a big patch of fog, like about 11 o'clock in the morning,
yeah,
coming back from Richmond, like
oof.
out,
Mm.
baffling.
Yeah, yeah. So Carrie says they went driving, looking at lights on Thursday, and it was high 50s, and so many people were walking around downtown Cleveland.
I believe it.
So, okay, well, let's do a sprint.
Sounds good.
So
Okay.
let's see. Let's reset that timer. Share the timer. Oh, Andy said, yeah, last night was full film noir fog after midnight. It was pretty rough
Silent
before
Hill.
midnight.
It
Yeah.
was Silent Hill before we left yesterday.
Oh,
Like,
wow. Eva said the mister took the exterior lights and decor down yesterday since it was so nice out. Yeah,
aw.
I'll just unplug it if it's not great weather when I'm ready to take them down. So Eva
Just leave
says,
them up all year long.
right. Oh, Eva says thunderstorms forecasted for tomorrow. Love that for me. Okay.
Mm.
Andy was joking about Pyramid Head cosplayers having a great New Year's Eve.
Mm.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Pyramid Head is the bad guy-ish, the monster that you're hiding from in Silent Hill. And
Silent Hill 2,
is
specifically.
it's abandoned, and there's lots of fog, and you can't see very far. So Carrie says, my hubby did the same Friday with the outdoor lights. Everything else comes down after Epiphany. I've started leaving my stuff up until Puppy Bowl because I can, and it's not live.
I do January 6th, 12th night.
Yep.
If I'm not doing something 12th night, everything comes down.
So Jen said, last night was super windy and rainy here and cold. I was out in it for a bit, but had to go home. Yeah. So, okay, let's do another sprint then. In
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Now that I caught up on comments. Wait. Oh, there we go. Boom. And we're back. How was your sprint?
It went pretty good. I got my my story set up and my synopsis copied in, and got 185 words written.
Nice.
Had time to go get some drinks and break up my snacks.
I needed snacks, so that's where I started. And I made a good effort at getting through the Trello set up for first quarter 2023, and decided that Catticus was right, and today actually is Gushy Food Day, so he's pretty happy right now and eating gushy food.
You don't give him gushy food every day?
No. He when I adopted him, they told me that he might have some teeth problems, and hard food is better for specifically what we're keeping an eye on. And so he gets hard food most of the time and gushy food once a week.
Yeah.
So, and he's a cat who loves running water, and he's got a water fountain, so I'm not worried about his water consumption. At least not at this point. So,
well, we
Sako?
always have water out for our cats, but
yeah. How was your sprint?
Sako is still muted.
Ooh, she's working hard. I don't think she knows we're back.
I don't think she knows we're back.
So, okay, I'm going to pop over into the comments. Just as we left, Andy said that Orthodox Christmas isn't even until the 7th, so obviously nothing's going to come down until then for Andy. For Eva, they are just finishing out the birthday season, but the winter decor stays through till spring, and the holiday decor goes away whatever day I have the spoons. I get that. I fell into the puppy bowl routine in 2019 because I just hadn't gotten around to it and didn't feel like it. And then I was like, I'm going to miss the tree, but it's starting to feel a little crowded in here. And at least I get to watch cute puppies while I take down the tree. And now it's just, and then pandemic happened, and I'm like, anything that brings me joy, I'm leaning into, and let's just keep this going. So yeah. Carrie says that Carrie started working on weekly goals post on Substack to go up tomorrow. Awesome. Yay for progress. Yeah. Oh, yawn attack. So I think the important question is obviously what was your sprint snack today?
Today I have zebra popcorn.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I went with a mini bag of Doritos that I definitely muted myself to eat. 2 truffles, 1 dark and 1 maybe hazelnutty, and the end of my Christmas chocolate orange. So, although I might have a dark chocolate one that I got for myself that I haven't broken into yet. But the most fun part about the chocolate orange is you have to smack it. I found I actually like smacking it on the floor better than the counter because I don't know. Counter feels weird.
On the floor?
It's in the wrapper, right? It's not open yet. Yeah. No, I'm just the countertop. I don't know. I know I'm not going to break it hitting something hard on it, but I always feel awkward. Like, I don't know. It's a thing. I have problems. Maybe it just echoes weird with the cabinets underneath.
So is it the counter makes too much noise, or hitting it on the floor just has this much more solid feeling to it?
It's got that great solid feeling to it. Really, it's that solid feeling. So,
well, I was going to say, try taking it out on your porch and hitting it on the seating
concrete
seating that you've got there around the edge, but then it's that might be a little bit cold for that. So you should go out and stock up on more oranges so that you will have them through the summer, and you can do that.
I don't need that many of them. So Eva says that she's already taken the ornaments off the tree, but the trees and lights will stay up for a while because she loves them, and that trees with lights are just winter decor in her book. Devin got dinner. Hopefully, it was delicious, or at least filling and adequate. Carrie's snack of choice today was a bag of gummy savers and is still sipping the no longer frozen coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Dinner is going to be pizza when Carrie gets home from work for actual substantial food. Oh no, I mentioned it. Tellus, Andy's kitty Tellus is yowling for his gushy food because that's how he gets his Prozac. So take care as well. So, I mean, it's gushy food time. So, oh no, Eva has no snacks. Moment of silence for Eva. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you'll have a snack. So,
Snacks
okay.
And Sako's still hard at work.
I mean, I love snacks, probably a little too much. So you're welcome. Okay. Maybe we should just do another sprint to not mess with like Sako's productivity because she seems to be on a roll.
She seems to be jamming.
Yeah. And, you know, I was getting into a groove myself. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to reset that timer for 23 minutes because I continue to be easily amused. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back.
Sako's not back though.
That's
back.
okay.
Apparently, somebody's talking to Sako.
Yeah. I mean, she's got her husband and Kibby. So,
Mm-hmm.
So how was your sprint?
Actually went pretty good. I got like halfway into it and realized it's like, oh, I didn't get the beginning count, and then I realized it's like, oh wait, I know how many words I had last time, so I just selected everything, and it looks like I got another 220 words. So
Nice.
picking up the pace, not going full bore like I do when I know what I need to write, but
Yeah.
I'm making decent progress.
Nice. That's good. I finished the Trello stuff I was trying to get done, and then I started on this week's roundup. And I got all the way down to the part where I talk about what I read this week, which was binge reading a lot of paranormal romances by Zoe Chant, who I found out is actually a collective name for multiple paranormal romance writers that write in the same world. And they each have like their own little section. Like some of them do, shifter secret CIA stuff, and some of them do sweet little hometown that's secretly a shifter town. And they all have slightly different, settings and stuff, which explains some of the slight inconsistencies between them.
Mm-hmm.
And also explains how she publishes so much. So I just thought that was a really good way for people who want to play in the same world,
Mm-hmm.
to deal with the issue that, especially with romance and stuff, you're expected to put out 2 to 7 books a year.
Right.
So if you share a name, that'll keep that momentum. And you're just rotating between worlds. So I thought that was a really cute way to do it. So anyway, popping to the comments, I see that Carrie finished her Substack post and got it all scheduled. So that's nice. So
especially if you can produce to a schedule.
What?
Especially if you can produce to a schedule.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to schedule posts, though. Definitely. So that gives you a little more flexibility, especially when your schedule is maybe not the most consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we are looking at 6:30. So if Sako can figure out that we're done. Oh, she saw us. She saw us.
Sako! Welcome back.
Don't know.
My computer got muted somehow.
We didn't do it.
It happens. Welcome back. How was your sprint? We thought
I was working with you all through that.
Yeah.
We thought you were just in the zone, and we're not going to mess with a writer.
That was pretty much what happened. Yeah, but
So.
no, I was muted. Yeah, and muted with all the things.
Yeah.
So how was your sprint? Your double sprint?
Very productive. I think I have
Yay.
one more thing to add, and then I'll be done.
Sweet.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. So we are at 6:30.
We are.
Yeah. Did we want to go ahead and call it for the night? I'm getting a little hungry. So yeah. Okay. Then let's tell people where to find us. Who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
Okay.
Howdy neighbors, I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voit. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, which is what I was doing today, and sometimes I combine those things. You can find me on the internet as either Sako Tumi or Psycho Sako. I'm pretty much everywhere.
So, Doc?
All right, and I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure, and you can find me by going to doccoleman.com, or if that's just too much to bother with, you can go to your favorite search engine and enter Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will allow you to find my webpage. It will also let you find my Amazon author page, where you can look at samples of my work and decide if it's right for you or maybe for someone you love.
I mean, I hear it makes a great gift if you missed anybody.
Yep.
Uh,
If you've got any of those late Christmas gifts you need to send out, like
or birthdays,
yeah.
or just thinking of yous.
Mm-hmm.
Those
And
are
of
always
course,
good.
there's going to be a new book coming out this year, so you got to get people caught up on the old one.
And if you're looking for more friends, Devin has a tiny URL /authortube for people to check out. So yay, that's super exciting. I'm glad that you're able to do this for the community again. We've missed it, and feels and stuff, but yay, Devin.
Yay,
For me, um, I finished Vlogmas. So if you wanted to check out how my holiday season was going, at least up until Christmas Eve, you can go check that out. It's on Twitch and on YouTube, wherever you prefer. I also did the first part of my annual retrospective. How well did I succeed with my goals? And I gave myself maybe a C+. Um, and I split it out this year so that the social media stats are not part of the goals wrap up. So next week I will have all the graphs and stuff. So that's going to be fun.
Nice.
But also requires recording in StreamYard so I can share the screen easily. So, and I finished up my author spotlights with Russ Colchamiro, who is a podcaster and writer of sci-fi and mystery, Alice Evenia, who is a USA Today best-selling author of fairy tales and fantasy. She does fairy tale retellings. And Jeff Chapman, a book reader, nature lover, cat herder, chocoholic, and writer. So go check those out over on the blog, morganhazelwood.com. And I'm looking forward to being back next week and doing more and hanging out with everybody. So thank you for kicking off your 2023 with me and Sako and Doc. We're happy that you shared it with us. So, okay. Devin says that Cat Leo helped Devin set up the AuthorTube site and that he couldn't have done it without her. So thank you, Cat, as well. So yay, AuthorTube community working together. I always like the be the kindness you want to see in the world. So
Yeah.
have a great rest of your weekday, and let's hope that 2023 is a kinder place for all of us. So
It'll be what we make it, so let's make it a good one.
yeah. So talk to y'all later. Bye.